Alright, welcome back. I did another video where I was under here and I went to upload it, and for some reason it went into total slow-mo. I don't know if the file got corrupt or what, but I wound up having to delete it and remove it. Hopefully nobody started to watch it because it sounded like The Exorcist in reverse. But I'm just showing you what I got done here. Shock plates, shocks are hooked up. All I got to do is run my new brake lines to the T, mount that on the axle. Of course, I'm going to have to bleed the brakes, but then get my U-joint changed out, and then I should be able to take this sucker out for a spin. I'll go around, double check all my bolts, just since I've got the car back down on the ground. I'm going to have to jack it back up to get a little more room under here to do this U-joint. But that way I'll go around, make sure everything's tight now that it's settled, onto the springs and the shocks. One crazy thing though, like I said, this rear end, even though it was narrower than a standard 8 3/4, it's wider than my 8 1/4 that came out of here. And there is a lot of conflicting information on the internet on the lengths of these rear ends, because I measured that 8 1/4 and it comes out like right around 55 inches or somewhere in there from flange to flange. And this one was, what was it? It was 57 7/8, I think. It was like an eighth shorter on each side than standard. So it did wind up moving my tires in a little bit, maybe about a 1/4 inch each one inboard a little bit, maybe a 1/2 inch. You can see they're not jetting out as bad as they were. But, I mean, not that bothered me, but I just didn't like running wheel spacers. But as you can see, I've got tons of room now. I mean, I've got probably a good, I'd say a good 3 inches in between this tire and the leaf spring now. Actually, I could get my tape measure and measure it real quick. But just a guesstimate looking at it, I'm thinking about 3 inches maybe. So, and then the inside of the wheel well. I'll get you straight on here so you can see it, because this is that inner edge here. I've got tons of room. I've got probably about the same amount of room towards the inside of this wheel well. The wheel wells on these cars are freaking huge. Got the same on the other side. But, let me clean them out from under here and do all my old man grunting and groaning. But, and I put my center caps back on my rear rims too. But, as you can see, let me give you a line of sight down the car. Even from the front, they're just barely, maybe a 1/2 inch sticking out now. So they're under there a lot better. I don't know if I've said this, but this is a 10-inch rim. Okay, this Mickey Thompson is a 29 by 15 by 15. So a 10-inch rim is like the smallest rim that they suggested you put these tires on. So I could actually go to probably about a 12-inch rim. I'd have to probably special order it with the back spacing and leave myself, an inch and a 1/4, in between this tire and because it's good. It's got to be a good 3 inches. If I can find my tape measure. So instead of just guesstimating, I got a tape measure. I can just measure it. instead of being a lazy mofo. I have my stand for my phone right now, so it should be easy enough to just put this out here. That's a pretty good estimate. It's about 3 inches. So in between that inner, that's maybe just a little shy of 3 inches. It's pretty damn close. But yeah, I could put even some wider rims on the back of this. I've got this 3 inches to play with here, with some different back spacing, and I could add you know, 12-inch rim, probably fit, but I'd have to call and talk to him. We figure out this back spacing to keep all this legit, you know, because that way I can at least keep an inch distance from this and this. I mean, an inch would be like the closest I'd want to get to that. You know, but I mean, for now, this is fine. Sorry, didn't mean to ramble there, but this will work for now. I could just order some order some 10-inch rims and just have them do the back spacing so it moves the wheel in a little bit more, so the wheel will be a little bit more, I guess it would make it less deep dish, because then the center pad's going to move towards the outside of the car. I don't know. Sometimes I get confused on wheel spacing and offset and all that crap. So I'd probably just talk to somebody at like Summit Racing or Jegs or something and have them help me order a special set, maybe of these same rims. I know you can custom order them. I'm not sure how much more expensive they are. I do know, since Biden got in office, these rims used to be like just a little over $100. That's why I like them, and they're light and they stay clean easy. But they've went up ever since he went in office. Now these rims have went up like 50%. They're like now like I think they were like 110, 120. Now I think they're closer to 200 a piece. I think. Crazy, you know, Bidenomics, you know. Sorry, not trying to get political, but just stating a fact. They've went up. All right. So I'm probably trying to do that. Get that U-joint in tonight. And the brake line's hooked up, and then I just got to worry about bleeding the brakes, going back through, check all the tightness on my bolts. I don't want anything falling to pieces. I've got the emergency brake lines run up through the mounts for them, and the clips on there to hold the 2 lines that come out of the brake drums. I've got the rest of the kit over here, but I want to get this thing out and test drive it before I go through all the hassle of running all those other lines and adjusting it and stuff like that. I'd rather, and then get some, I got to fill the fluid up and the friction additive to the rear end too, and make sure it doesn't leak. Hopefully it doesn't leak. I pray to God it doesn't leak. But I just wanted to do that, give you all an update, and sorry about the other video. I had the one video where it showed me under the car. I'm not sure. I got to try and find the other video. I had one where it showed me putting the shock plates on, and I put them on sideways. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I was getting tired, and I'd had a few drinks, and I got under there, and I had the shock plate completely sideways, and I'm like, what is going on here? And then I sat down, just chilled for a minute, and then I was like, I got that shock plate on sideways. So I went, spun them, took them back off, spun them, put them back up in there, and everything's A-okay now. But that's one of the things I hate when you start something, and then I'm working all week, and I can't get to it, and then I got to get to something else before I could put that back together. And by the time I do it, I knew it. I had pictures. All I had to do was look at a picture, and I knew something was wrong. But you know, you get work and you get tired, hot and sweaty, and you're out here late at night, and you know, I didn't want to try and I'll try and get that video up, because I don't want to try and you know, fake stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm Mr. Perfect. I'm not. I make mistakes. If you see me making a mistake in a video, put it in the comments. Let me know, because like I said, I am no expert. You know, I watch a lot of different channels. Uncle Tony's channel. I watch Dead Dodge Garage. I watch Poor Boys Garage with Brad. You know, I watch that Lucor Automotive with Austin. He's pretty cool. His girlfriend Katrina's, I like her. They do videos on her Charger Mama's Mopar. She's got a 73 that's pretty sweet. And those are some good videos. They do some. They're doing a big engine stroker for that. But sorry if I forgot anybody whose channels that I watch. And I don't know. I guess I'll end this video. Sorry, didn't mean to ramble so much. But like I said, I've got some merch up with some pictures of the car. You know, nothing super fancy. I'm trying to work on some better designs. I've got some photo editing software that I just got, and I'm trying to use my laptop. I have from when me and my son-in-law, those older videos that are pretty lame, but I actually edited them nice and had a beginning and everything. I tried using that software last night, and it was really messing with me, because my phone, I have to try and transfer it from there and taking it over to that, and it was having trouble communicating with my phone. All kinds of crap. But you know, like, subscribe, share. You know, that's it, I guess. Y'all have a good one.